The purpose of this video is to show you the caveats to a conventional lending instrument. This is a $250,000 loan, 30 years, 3.25%. The first thing that we notice is that the payment never changes. This is what they call a fixed rate and payment loan. Second thing you can notice is that the principal slightly increases as you make payments. Your interest payment goes down and more builds towards principal. And this takes place over the course of 30 years. The end result is $141,000 in interest and $250,000 in principal. That's a combined $391,685.69. Now, to illustrate why these loans are not beneficial to you, even though you get a low rate in payment, the cost of this loan over time is great. And there are only a few things that you can do to mitigate this interest cost. And we will cover that, and I will show you why that still is not in your best interest. And you can go to www.truthinequity.com and find out more about what you can do to benefit your pocketbook and not someone else's with a better lending instrument. But let's explore this first. The first thing is, you notice that this was a 3.25% loan. Well, how much is really the cost and the true interest here? Let's take a look at a simple formula. You have $141,685.69 divided by 250,000. Well, that works out to nearly 57%. So where's the 3.25% over the timeline of this loan, if in actuality what you're paying is 56% interest? That's the first thing that it's got to make you scratch your head. Now, what are some of the things that the Dave Ramseys and the Susie Ormans of the world tell us to do? Well, just pay more towards your mortgage and get rid of it. Okay, well, let's look at that. First of all, you got to ask yourself, how much discretionary income or extra income are you making that you can throw towards a mortgage, and can you do it consistently? Let's just say, for instance, you have $500 extra a month laying around. What does that calculate out to? Well, for several months, 206 to be exact, you shelled out an additional $500. Well, what's the impact of that? Well, let's see. An extra $500 times 206 months is an extra $103,000 over a 17-year period. So you didn't even cut this loan in half, paying an extra $103,000. And there is no immediate benefit to doing that. You're not saving yourself any money for 17 years. You don't save anything until the end of that new term. Now let's see, what would happen if we got real aggressive with this? What if we put $1,200 a month towards it? First of all, you got to ask, okay, where are you going to get the $1,200 a month? Do you have to get another job? You have to find that money from somewhere. You're giving up something for a term of 130 months. So 130 months at $1,200. What does that calculate out to? 1,200 times 130 months equals $156,000, and you're still not paid off until almost the 11th year. Now let me give you a quick peek of something that you'll find at www.truthinequity.com. Here's a quick peek at what an amortization schedule looks like in the same loan environment. $250,000. You're not putting any extra towards the mortgage. You're doing what you already do today. You're depositing your income. You're paying your expenses. And in 6 years and 10 months, without having to come out of pocket that $156,000, not changing anything that you're doing in terms of what you make and what you spend, and you will have that loan paid off in 6 years and 10 months. That is the caveats to a conventional mortgage. Remember, truth is in the proof. Truthandequity.com. And I appreciate you watching this video and taking the time to understand why a conventional loan is not in your best interest, and no matter what you do, you are not benefiting yourself.